Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be making a stock analysis of Nvidia Corporation. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As you can see, Nvidia have had quite a couple rough days. As you can see, we peaked up here in 184, and now we're trading at 169. We're even down by 2.7% for the day. Now, as you can see, it has had these little blips right here where it traded down at the exact same price point. This has made some support formations. So chances are, if you can see it stabilize here, it's going to continue sideways or upwards, hopefully. But if we have a proper fall down here, maybe a reset on the stock, chances are we're going to be trading all the way down here, as this is the next proper support level at 145 bucks. Now let's wait and see if that happens. We haven't even seen a death cross yet, which is great. And death cross is when the long-term momentum is better than the short-term momentum. You can also see that down here in the RSI, it is quite poor at the moment. We're even being down here in oversold territory, which is quite interesting. If you don't know what the RSI is, that is for the relative strength index. So if something is below 30, it's being oversold, meaning the stock is falling rapidly. If it's between 50 and 30, it's in the lower channel, meaning the stock is just trading downwards. If it's between 50 and 70, it's in the upper channel, as you can see right here, and the stock is trading upwards. And if it's above 70, it's being overbought. And once the stock is overbought, like up here or down here, oversold, it is more volatile and it moves a lot more than when it's just laying here in the normal ISR bands. As you can see, the beta of this stock, of course, Nvidia is still up quite high at 2.12. But I don't think that's going to be that important in a stock like this because, of course, the market cap is 4.11 trillion. Now, I should probably wondering, has Nvidia made a bubble? I don't think it has, and the reason I don't think that is if you look at the, as you can see right here, the PE ratio. Now, the PE is the price to earnings ratio. As you can see, currently we have a 51 price to earnings ratio, which means for every dollar they make, you pay 51 times that. As you can see, back in 2020, before this entire AI boom even started, it was had a lot higher price at 75.30. Then it fell back down to 59. Increased here in 2022 when we see some proper AI gains up at 116, and then 2023 it was 51.14, and then 24 48.54. Overall, this is quite great, and the reason I don't think it's a bubble is, of course, because the PE ratio follows the stock. Because just look at how much more revenue they're making. It's absolutely crazy how much more they're making. Of course, the stock is going to be more worth, but of course, they're also selling a lot more. So that's why I don't think Nvidia is in a bubble currently. Is it going to be different in the future? Who knows? I mean, they have a ton of employees, of course. They have very little debt compared to the cash. As you can see, 10 billion debt and 56 billion cash overall. Now, something we could be a bit worried about is, of course, their PS ratio. As you can see, the price to sales, that has increased more and more. And that is how much you pay for each sales dollar. Now, this might be a bit of a bubble term because in the 2000.com bubble, that was the thing that really was a problem. That was the price to sales ratio that was quite far off. Now, I don't think I'm going to take into consideration because, as you can see on their past earnings here, as you can see, they sold more, which of course is great to see, and which is also why I do think this stock is going to increase in the future. My personal price point for Nvidia within the year is about 200 bucks, so I think we should be about 30 bucks up from where we're currently trading. As you can see, the margins are also just getting better and better. This is something we love to see because margins is absolutely gold. Because this means from each dollar they sell, as you can see here, they make 55.85 cents, which is absolutely crazy. Which is lovely to see because, of course, they just have the best product. And something interesting, as you can see down here in the seasons, let me just make this bigger. Let's look at this. We've had some years here with absolutely amazing performances. Then we had, of course, 2022 a bit poor performance, but this year 26% up is very great for any stock, but it is quite far down from these earlier earlier years. So I do think we're going to see quite a ride here at the later of the year. I think it's going to increase nicely. Now, if we make it even bigger, let me just look at the historics of this. As you can see, we've had many years with Nvidia with absolutely insane gains. This isn't uncommon for the stock itself. Now, if we just make it to 2015, so look at the past 10 years, just look at this. We've had 2 negative years, minus 50 and minus 30%. But overall, many great years, and this is the worst year of gains. This is the third worst year in 10 years. So I do think it's going to increase even more this year percentage-wise. As I said, I do think we're going to end up in about 200 bucks. Now, technicals for the day, as you can see, is a sell, and for the month, it is, however, not a sell, it's a buy. You might be thinking, what is the difference? And that is because in short term, it is a sell because it's down by, 2.7%? Now it's down by 2.8%. But for the month, it is still a buy because it has increased nicely, and it is a support formation up here trading sideways. Now, the technicals on this, as you can see right here, we have 66 analysts. It is absolutely insane. As you can see, with some betting, the stock should be up by 144% within a year. And as you can see, it's absolutely crazy. We have 48 strong buy, 10 buy, 7 hold, and 1 strong sell. Now, this strong sell, I don't know who it is, but I think they are grossly mistaken. And as you can see, overall, it's just continuing upwards and upwards. And something you should notice, as you can see, It's increasing nicely, but it isn't exploding upwards like that. We haven't seen explosive gains. It is just slow and sure, and they're making more and more money, and that is something you have to know about the stock. Is of course if they make more and more money, and of course if their margins, as I'm going to show again, their margins, if they get better, that is the thing you want to look out for. Better margins, the better the stock is going to do. Margins is everything. They could make better margins and earn less money. That's fine, but the margins is where the money is at. Just look at the EPS from this stock, it's just going to increase upwards and upwards and upwards, which is great. And as you can see down here in the revenue, they are also estimating to make more and more and more money. Which is great. I do think this is going to continue upwards like this, unless we see some companies like maybe Meta or Microsoft refusing to invest more in their capex, their AI systems. Maybe we're going to see some, if we see that, chances are we're going to see a huge drop, maybe back down here to 140. But overall, it wouldn't surprise me if this continued upwards for maybe a year or two. Then I don't think we're going to see that much greater gains in Nvidia, because I just think maybe a new sector will boom at that time. Which one that would be, I of course do not know at this point. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, please leave them in the comment section below. And of course, this isn't financial advice. This is purely for the same and educational purposes.